In today's video, we are going to have some fun with watermelon. These are watermelon-based cocktails. I will be using Monin's Watermelon Syrup, but of course, Drinkstuff also sell ODK's Watermelon Puree. Either will work. You could even use fresh watermelon and muddle that down with a tiny bit of sugar. That will give you exactly the same kind of taste. Just give you a quick rundown through the cocktails before we dive straight into it. I've got a kind of a Cosmo riff there. Very fun, very fruity. So vodka, I've gone rum-based for that one, but this will translate into tequila as well, or cachaça, or probably even gin, to be fair, if you want to go that. Just get my OCD. And then this is just, it's a coconut rum base, but this is just a fun and fruity summertime cooler. So cocktail number one is a very simple, fun riff on the Cosmopolitan. Obviously, we've got a watermelon Cosmo, and the watermelon is coming from Monin's Watermelon Syrup, obviously. I've got plain vodka. You feel free to swap out for a citrus vodka, or an orange vodka, or something like that, whatever you fancy. I've got some lime juice. I've got some orange bitters. I've got some cranberry juice. And then I love putting a little bit of froth on top of my Cosmos. I don't like kind of flat as a pancake cranberry juice style cocktail. So we've got a bit of foamers there. Notice I haven't got any triple sec or Cointreau or anything like that, because I think that sort of thing will come from the watermelon. Right then, shaken cocktail. So the first ingredient we're going for is, oh, it's not even open, look, is the watermelon syrup. I thought I'd opened that before. This must be another bottle. Anyway, 15 ml, half an ounce of that. Then I'm going for my vodka. As I say, feel free to swap this out however you fancy. I'm going for a 60 ml double bubble of vodka, plain vodka, gin, even gin, that'll work. Then I'm going for some lime juice. Standard to this channel now. This needs no introduction. 15 ml, half an ounce of just lime juice. Then while I've got my jigger in my hand, I'm going to go for cranberry juice. I'm going to go 30 ml. But if you want a little bit more, be my guest. But traditionally, Cosmos don't have that much cranberry juice in them. Then for my orange bitters, Angostura, there's loads of brands of orange bitters out there. And I just want these just kind of those, look, the bitter orange notes that you get from flaming the orange zest. That's essentially it. We're going for 2 dashes. 1, 2. And then to give us that lovely kind of white frothy head on top, we're just going for some of the foamers. You know, I've been playing around with this now. We're down to 6 drops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right then, dry shake. So we take the cocktail from like that, nice and flat, 5 seconds. There we go, and that'll give you your nice frothy cocktail. Now we're just going to shake it down properly to chill it, and I tell you, the watermelon notes coming off there straight away. Woo-hoo. Anyway, hard, fast shake, 10 to 12 seconds. And then to serve up, I'm going for a nice coupe glass, and then I'm going to double strain, and that'll kind of keep the nice tight froth on top, and this will look amazing. Perfect, look at that. That'll settle perfectly in a few minutes. And then just to garnish, I'm rocking these out. These are just simple fat-free garnishes you can get from Drinkstuff. ODK, oh, smell. ODK's dehydrated oranges. So I'm just going to put a little dehydrated orange on top. That is delightful. For me personally, a much more fun riff on the Cosmo. Juicy watermelon bursts through. You've got the typical Cosmo there. You get plenty of orange notes from the orange bitters. But the watermelon and the vodka, honestly, I should take the Cosmo up a level. That's all that's done. Right, cocktail number 2 is as simple as it gets. I've gone for a watermelon Caipirissima. I'll be honest, I was going to be using my normal white rum, but there's only a little diddy amount left in the bottle, like a tiny, tiny amount. So I've gone for an aged rum. But then while I'm standing there, and I was kind of contemplating, actually, do I turn this into a margarita? You could very easily swap this out for tequila, and essentially you've got a watermelon margarita. That simple, okay? And obviously a Caipirissima, just to kind of elaborate if you haven't realised, is a rum version of a caipirinha. Caipirinha is made with Brazilian cachaça, which is essentially a rum. But Caipirissima is the rum equivalent. Caipirosca is the vodka equivalent. So feel free to swap that base ingredient out whichever way you want to go. Obviously, and just the last bit as well, if you wanted to go margarita and serve it over ice, that is absolutely fine. It hasn't really got a name in that sense, as in, because essentially all that is a watermelon daiquiri, but you get the Caipirissima because it's served over ice. That's all, and the kind of sugar ratios are a little bit different. But feel free, have a play, swap out your base ingredient however you feel fit. So this is another shaken cocktail, this one. And as I say, Caipir, as a kind of allude, I haven't talked about the bitters yet, and I'll do that in a second, but as I alluded to, Caipirinhas, Caipiroscas, Caipirissimas, they're all kind of slightly different. Daiquiri would go 2 1/2 in measurements, so 2 parts booze, 1 part citrus, 1/2 a part sugar, traditionally, and then we say adjust the taste. Caipirinhas and all that kind of stuff are kind of traditionally equal sugar to citrus. All right, so that's how we're going for this. I'm going for 15 ml of watermelon syrup. To balance that out, so we don't forget, I'm going for 15 ml of lime juice. So 1/5, there we go. Then I'm going for my rum, and this will taste awesome because it's a lovely kind of Bayesian rum, but feel free, just swap out with whatever you fancy. I'm not going 60 ml, double bubble. Now you could leave it there, I forgot, I didn't really mention the bitters. Just for pure inspiration, I've got black pepper and cardamom bitters here. Black pepper, I've played about with this a lot, especially in margaritas. Black pepper and watermelon goes very, very well together. You could, if you wanted to, just put a little tiny hint of just normal black pepper in, but these bitters are great. I'm not saying you need these bitters. As I always say, these recipes are pure and utter inspiration. So I'm actually going for one, because it was a bit too full, a bit more, 2, that'll do, 2 pipettes, 2 sort of half pipettes if you like, that'll be 2 dashes. Right then, so we're just gonna ice this up to properly chill it down, nice and cold, that'll do. Let's get rid of that one. So hard, fast shake, 10 to 12 seconds, as always. Now these style of cocktails traditionally get served up in kind of rocks, glasses, tumblers over crushed ice. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to strain all this out, and this won't look much at all. That'll be perfect. Look at that. And then I'm just going to top up with crushed ice. So plenty of crushed ice. And then the obvious garnish would obviously be a watermelon if you wanted to sell it or if you wanted to impress people at the party. But as I go faff-free, I like doing faff-free. We've got ODK's dehydrated limes there. Let's get this big one. There we go. So I'm just going to sit a dehydrated lime on top. That is simplicity at its best. Rum and watermelon. It's fun. It's tropical. You do get the black pepper. I'm not saying too much of the cardamom, but you do get the black pepper that comes out there. And I love black pepper and watermelon. Just really, really works. Honestly, you're not going to go wrong with that cocktail. Right, and then for your third cocktail, we're going out and out tropical beach vibes, fun vibes, party vibes, proper disco cocktail. This, it needs a name. I haven't got a name. I will open up to the Drinkstuff team members as well. But you guys at home, if you're watching this, slip your name suggestions into the comments box below. That would be awesome. Right, ingredients: watermelon syrup, coconut rum. This is a proper out and out coconut rum, full strength ABV, not a liqueur. If you want to use Malibu, fine. We do like Malibu, of course we do. It's quite weak, so add a bit more rum to pep it up, like plain rum to pep it alcohol up. I have got Giffard's pineapple liqueur. This is a stunner. You could, if you wanted to, go pineapple rum. There's pure inspiration for you. I love this liqueur. This is proper banging. Lemon juice, and I'm rocking these out on my channel. Gunner, you don't have to use this. This is a lime and lemonade. Think Sprite. That's all this is. Think Sprite, but the Gunner range are low calorie. They're perfect for me because they're not as fizzy, so I don't get gas. I don't get bloated up so much. So I absolutely love this. Proper out and out taste without the sugar. So let's get cracking. Another shaken cocktail, and we're starting off with our syrup as it's right there. So I'm going for 15 ml as always of watermelon syrup. Then I'm going for my Aluna, my coconut rum. Let's give you a close-up on that. And then I'm going for a 60 ml double bubble of coconut goodness. Yeah. Giffard's pineapple liqueur. There aren't actually too many pineapple liqueurs on the market. I think this pretty much has the market share, but it's a gorgeous liqueur. 15 ml, half an ounce. Proper pineapple notes coming out there. Then I'm going for some lemon juice. Nearly said lime juice then. Lemon juice, we're going for 15 ml. Again, half an ounce. Come here. There we go, half an ounce of lemon juice. That'll just perfectly balance it up. Now the Gunner Sundowner has got a tiny bit of fizz to it. It is fizzy, so we're not going to shake that. We don't shake anything fizzy because we get wet, don't we? Because it'll go. So we're just going to fill that up with ice. Give it a good hard fast shake, 10 to 12 seconds. When that's properly chilled, I'm going to do what I always do. Let's give you another close-up on the old Sundowner. It's got a little rabbit on the front. Yeah, rabbit with sunglasses. We like that. And I'm just going for 60ml, double bubble. You could add more if you wanted to, but that'll be perfect for me. Then I'm going for a tall glass with this. I'm just going for a tall plain glass, unless I can find... Oh, there it is. I like that glass. My bamboo cooler, we like that. You could obviously do a shake and dump. Use that ice in there, but I'm just going over fresh ice. Makes my thumbnails for the videos look pretty. I'm just going to strain that over the top. There we go. Perfect. If you need to add more ice, add more ice. But then just to garnish, I've got a couple of pineapple leaves there. And then obviously I've got my ODK dehydrated pineapples. We love these. These are magic. Come here. There we go. I've just got a dehydrated pineapple that I'm just going to pop in there as well. That is so much fun. Coconut, it doesn't get much more straightforward than that. Coconut, watermelon, bit of lemon, and the lime, the sort of Sprite notes coming through there. That is just lovely. I love that. It's proper fun. Just a note as well, if you're looking at my pineapple leaves, my pineapple fronds, whatever you want to call them, thinking they look a bit cold, it's because they're in the freezer. I freeze them. It's easy, isn't it? So there we go. There's 3 easy cocktails that you can make with watermelon, or as I said at the top, with watermelon puree from ODK, both available from Drinkstuff. If you like the recipes, give us a big old thumbs up. That'll help us grow our channel. And as always, if you want even more inspiration, dive into one of those videos there. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe to the channel.